our fabulous Flosstube. Okay, I'm a little tired, so. But, Oh, I'm tired. I'm a little hungry. So, I'm going to try to get through this. You won't even see this until probably Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Or tomorrow. Because I still have to add in the pictures and add in the intros and all that stuff. Which I'm so lazy right now. But, alright. So, thank you. This is the Math Teacher Girl Flosstube channel. Whee! I don't know. We're going to continue on. I showed you a few in my part 1 along with my project bag parade. Now I'm going to finish the rest of this bin, which is all this. These are all folded up or on a Q-snap, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so continuing on. Let's see. I have Peacock Garden Sampler. I got this from Etsy. It's a monochrome, I think it's called, pattern, which it's like in red, blue, or green. But for me, I am doing this a little bit different. This is my restart on this. I originally had it on a blue teal type fabric, a 32 count, that I dyed myself. It's beautiful. I love it, but it was just a little too much on those stitches, so I gave up. And now I'm starting this on a 28 count 1/1, and this is where I'm at. I had this and this part filled in this areas, but I found out that one of these areas was I had a mistake. I didn't know, so I started frogging until I found out it was actually this area. It was 1 row less than it should have been, and I found out because I was counting up by the 10. So this is on, it's a Fiberlicious fabric. I'm trying to remember what the fabric is actually called, but my phone's over there and I don't remember. All I can tell you is either it's crushed petals or no, it's no. Because I have 3 color pink ones. There's crushed or like rose petals or something, or crushed petals. There was cherry blush and something else, and sakura. This one is actually, I believe, sakura. So it was originally sakura, so it was all pink, marbled and everything like that, and then I added in some purple. As for this floss, this is from Silks For You. I bought a full hank. I have to find out where the rest of my, because I started taking it apart and putting it on floss drops from Adam Hart's, but I can't find where I put those, so I'm a little sad. But this is PR 196, something like that. It's if you look up, you'll find one that's like a hank of purple, and it'll, in the description, it'll say it's similar to 154 of DMC, but also in here, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of variegation you can see. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I love purple. And when I took this to my stitching room, they're like, "You must really love purple." I'm like, yes, because my glasses, they're purple. My hair is purple. The bag I took was purple. And this is purple. So. And this one, for Peacock Garden, I did this as a restart on March 12th, 2023. We are at 608 stitches. That puts us at 0.37%. And it is Pattern Keeper compatible. Alright, moving on. I am doing Bella Filipina's Cleopatra, which I'll put the picture. And I only have a little small start on it, and this is where we are at. So I am working on part of her chair, her throne or whatever it's called. And this is it. It's going to be on this big old fabric. It's big. It's a big girl. This is called Mummy. It is a, I believe it's 32 count by Stitch Me. A lot of everybody was doing like Anubis from Under the Sea Fabrics, which I think is the called for fabric, but I wanted something a little bit different, and I chose Mummy, which Cleopatra is in Egypt, and what's in Egypt? Mummies. So I have that going on. Cleopatra. Cleopatra, I started this May 26th, 2023. I only worked it on that day, I think, or it might have been 2 days. I'm not too sure. And it is at 120 stitches. How do I know? Because I was able to put it in markup RXP, because I did the whole scanning thing to make it into a PDF, which is great. All right, moving along. I think my dog feels like she's trapped because I have like everything and she can't get through anywhere. Come on. You want to go? Let me move this. There. Now she has room to, like, if something, even a little thing is just blocking her path, she will not jump over it. She won't just step on it. I have to move it for her. And my cup was like, from where my little stand thing is to where I have my patterns, there's like this little area, it's like here, but my cup is in the middle and she won't go around it. So I had to move my cup. All right. Next one is I am slowly doing this one. I am far behind on this one, which is fine because I'm never caught up on any cells really. I'm always way behind. So this one is the Dark Queen of the Earth. I think we have 2 more to go. So 2 more months before she's supposed to be completed. And I'm still on part 1. So this is where she is at. This is on the fabric that was called for, which is one of the 2. This one's the Nightshade, but I actually went and added more brown and more green to make it a little bit darker, because this is linen and it was pretty light and I didn't want that, and I wanted something darker. So I've been working on her. First of all, my fabric, when I decided this, I moved, and so I had problems with when they were shipped. It would still get sent to my previous address, and then I have to wait until it's shipped back to them, and then so it was a big thing. So I got mine late, so I didn't officially start her until the beginning of the year. So not until January 1st, 2023. So it was pretty much my new year, new start. We are currently at 1,265 stitches on part 1. I went ahead and made this pattern keeper compatible, because part 1 and 2, I don't think they are pattern keeper compatible until you get to 3 and 4 and so forth. So I made them there, and so she's getting there, because I think there's close to 3,000 for the first part. And I still haven't decided on the face if I want more of an elf-like or the original one, and what kind of hairstyle. But I think I do know I want her hairstyle to be like more of the autumny colors, so like the red and the orange with the yellow. Okay, so moving along. So this one I got on the bag. Why don't you buy this one from, I believe it's from Liz Mathews. This is the Vanity Sampler. I am currently doing mine as more of a Gothic style color, so more the pinks and purples with the black, and because I got inspiration, because there was a hashtag called #Gothic Vanity Sampler Sal or something like that from the Museum Stitcher and Seattle Stitcher, but I chose different colors. And I only have this small start because I only did it in the last I started it at my Stitchy group, which we meet up once a month, and I did this one in June. So this is my little start. It's in the middle, and this is the fabric. I didn't do anything to the fabric this time. I want to say this is the Crushed Petals from Fiberlicious. I could be wrong, but I don't have my phone. It's charging because it died. But I chose a whole spectrum of things for it. And this one I started this June 17th, 2023. It's only 281 stitches, which is 1.25%, and this is PK compatible. I believe I'm doing this 2/1. No, I'm doing this 1/1 because this is a 28 count. Okay. Next up, I have a tiny start on this. In the Royal Rose Facebook group, Allison suggested we do a stitch along back in, it was officially started in April, but I haven't stitched it then. I had the fabric for it, and I went and actually kind of kitted this up. I bought all the flosses for it, but I just haven't continued it since I started it. But I actually started this one later on. It's Fairy Tale or Fairyland. Fairyland. It's Fairyland. It's a heaven and earth design. I started this on February 28th because you were able to kind of start it in March if you had already kitted up. If not, you can wait until April. But this is my small start. I'm doing this the Royal Rose method for Fairyland. Or Fairy Tale. I can't remember the actual name. But yeah, this is it. I think it's pretty cool. I love the fairy. She has like a peacock type feather, and then there's a little tiger. Oh, I think it's going to be lovely. This one, I need to continue this. This one. I started this February 28th. It's only 217 stitches, which puts it at 0.07% in Pattern Keeper. This one is a restart of a restart of a restart because I can't figure out the colors. So this time around, I'm just going to stick with it. This is Fruits of Plenty. It was a mystery sell from Modern Folk Embroidery in 2021. I had it kind of done, and then I switched out the flosses, and it's just a whole thing. This is my newest art on it. I know I am using a thread gathering color, which is the red one. As for the black, I know that's Classic Colorworks, but I can't remember which one that one was. I feel like it has crow in it, but I can't remember. This is on Rose Murder. This is a 32 count from Under the Sea Fabrics. I started this a restart on February 23rd, 2023. It's barely at 206 stitches. I do have all the flosses for it and everything to complete it, but I just gotta get to it. Moving along. Next one up. This one is for my boyfriend. It is Space Trooper. I got this from Etsy. And I am doing this on an easy guide. This is where I'm at. This is 28 count easy guide, but I'm doing this 2/2, so it makes it 14 count. It's 4 pages only, but it's full coverage 4 pages, and I'm on page 2 on the top right corner. So I gotta get on this one because my boyfriend's already bugging me. He's like, "Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? When is he gonna finish it for me?" Sometime sooner or later. Like, I was missing a color or two, and then I got those colors, and now I just gotta get back to them. which I might leave this out and start working on it too. So I'm gonna leave that out. So Space Trooper. I started this on January 24th, 2023. New start for this year. We are at 447 stitches, which is 1.5%. And this one is actually in markup RXP because I couldn't get it into Pattern Keeper, which is okay. It's just the way the PDF is. It's like a whole bunch of them, even, but it just didn't want to read it, so it's fine. I got it into something. My next one is also another very bad start on it. This is my Egyptian Queen of the Leopards. I needed an Egyptian style pattern, so I got one. It's from Heaven and Earth Designs, but this is all I've gotten so far. So mostly all of my easy guides are 28 or 32, but if it's 28, it's definitely going to be 2 over 1 tent stitch, so it's like half cross. This one, I started this February 21st, 2023. This is at 228 stitches, which is 0.05%, and it's in Pattern Keeper. So all my frill covers, they need some love, and I need to like figure out which ones I want to continue on. Okay, this one I'm mad at the moment because I have to frog it, but I haven't done it. So this one is Deadpool and Disney Heroes, which I really want to. This is a restart because I was on a 32 count first, but I wasn't loving it, so I went to a 28 count, and this is fine now. But I have to frog a certain area, which I haven't done, but this is where we're at so far. I'm in part of his eye. So I gotta get back to it. I gotta frog what I need to frog, but we'll see. Gosh, who's bugging me? Oh yeah, because the way I talk to my sister and my friends, whatever, is I will scan them with so many Instagram reels. Now it's my turn. Whatever. Okay, so this one was the Deadpool. I started this February for the restart. I started this January 3rd, 2023. It's at 591 stitches, but I still need to frog a certain area and then continue back to it. Oop, butt's asleep, which is fine. Next one is one I love the most. I love it, because I love this fabric too. This one is my Chatelaine Swan Lake. This is a restart for the 3rd time, and this time I love the fabric, so we're sticking with it. I'm trying to figure out which way is up. So this is where I'm at. So I'm in the middle. I'm working on it, and this is a big fabric. See, it's big. And this is the one that I got a full yard from Stitch Me. This is the Periwinkle 28 count. And I only needed a 36 by 36, which I got. And I had the scrap, so I'm using that for those. So, that one for Swan Lake is... I started this as a restart on February 13th, 2023. It is at 710 stitches, 2% in markup RXP. Because, like I said, markup, it recognizes the stitches, just not the specialty stuff, which is fine, because I'm just doing that for right now. Next up is an Alforce embroidery. This is my own conversion, so I'll show you 2 pictures. The first one is what it should look like, which I will be doing anyways because I bought another thread pack from Alforce to do the original Emerald City. And then the second one is my conversion, which I changed some of the characters and some of the the shoes. And Glinda, I changed them to represent more of the movie because the movie holds very special to me because it's one of the things that me and my dad watched a lot when I was younger. Unfortunately, my mom and dad split, so I haven't seen my dad in a couple years now. I think it's like 7 maybe. Since my sister was 17 and she's already in 20 something, so it's been a couple years. And I don't know where he's at, so I'm not gonna try to get emotional here, sorry. But I do worry about my dad because he's in his 60s now. And I think he's living on the street, so, and it's hot out. If it's 110 here, what is it in Fresno? And last I heard was he lives with his family, like my uncles and stuff, but they're not good people. They take advantage of anything they can. Okay, so Emerald City, the movie. I only have this start so far. I'm still working on the Emerald City, Emerald Palace. It's on this beautiful 32 count avocado by Bestitch Me. Yeah. So let me give you where my statistics for Emerald City. Emerald City, we are at, I started this May 16, 2022, so it's about a year old. I'm at 760 stitches, which is 7%, and my pattern is Pattern Keeper compatible. If I had to do the original, it will have to be in markup, but I believe I did both patterns, so I saved the original, so I do actually have the original, so I can do it in Pattern Keeper. Because sometimes I take, oh, it's my phone. So sometimes I take these easy patterns like from Leopards and stuff, and I will, if I can't get it into Pattern Keeper, then I will use my Max Stitch program and make them there. As long as they're easy. If not, whatever. Let me just grab my phone real quick. Ugh. Like I said, I'm on the floor in shorts. Oh, and getting up is a pain in my butt. And I'm a huge grease fan, which I need to see if I can find a grease pattern. If not, I might even try to make my own pattern for that because I love grease. I'm so heartbroken for I can't think of names right now. See, look at it. When you're like on the spot, you can't think of their names. I got part of it. For Olivia. Oh, I was so sad when she passed away. I played Grease like so much and sang her song off key because I'm like an okay singer, but not much. Okay. So that was Emerald City from Embroidery, but converted by me. The next one is one that I'm not converting. It is 100 owls. It is a free pattern. So all these ones are free patterns on Embroidery, except for one, I think. One that I did buy. And I'll get to that when I get to it. This one, like I said, is 100 owls, and I'm trying to find the top part. Okay. So this is where I'm at, and I'm really hoping that this will fit. That I didn't miscalculate the dimensions and stuff for the pattern, because I'm talking about this margin, like this margin here. So I'm gonna have to work on how far I can go, because I'm using their variegated floss for this, so you can see the variegation. Let me see. Let me just fold it then. It's easier. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there you go then. There's the variegation. So pretty. This one is on Almond Milk by KRASNY Fabrics. This is a 40 count. I'm doing it 1/2, so 20 count. Let me see. I'm hungry, so I'm having someone send me money for food. Because I have money saved, but that's for my trip in October, and I don't want to use it. And I don't get paid until Thursday, so I'm really trying not to spend all that money. Because if I start spending it, I'll keep spending it instead of saving it. So my boyfriend's very nice enough to give me money for in and out. Okay, moving along. For the 100 owls, this is, I started this on March 21st, 2023. Sorry, someone wants to get through. Come on, go. I'm at 346 stitches, which puts it at 0.6%. Moving along, and right now I'm in the mood to just work in hand, so if it's small enough like this and I'm put it in a hoop, I can work it on my couch without getting out my lap stand or my Lowry. Alright, next one. Let me see. Figuring out which one this one is. Oh, this one's pretty easy to figure out. This one is my Little Dreamer's Tree. This is the max color, regular size, because I think there's only regular. I'm going to be a super size, but I just want regular, max color. And it's by Aimee Stewart from Heaven and Earth Designs. So this is what my start is, right here. And like I said, I started doing as a royal rose. I actually got this custom cut from Heaven and Earth to fit just get the length of it and the width of it for Little Dreamer's Tree. So I'm not getting a big old fabric that has so much space. Sometimes I just like it for that pattern. I don't want extra. Little Dreamer's Tree, I started this February 9th. 2023. I'm at 1,179 stitches, which is 0.79%. It is pattern keeper, and these are half stitches. It's not full stitches, and even if it's a half stitch, I still consider that a stitch. All right, this next one, let me just respond real quick. Is one of my ones I've been waiting to redo. It is my Wizard of Oz full movie poster that I got from Etsy, and you're gonna about to think I'm kind of crazy for doing this, but I'm fine for now. I'm okay with doing it like this. You're not gonna be able to really see that much because it's on this avocado by Stitch Me. This is like a dark. This is 28 count, so it's darker than my avocado that's on 32 count. So this is my little start on it. I don't even think you can see like outlined, but you can't really see it because I'm in the corner where there's lots of green. The reason why is that I wanted the fabric to be green so that when I frame it, I don't have to use the thing for the margin, like buy an extra thing. I'm gonna use the fabric for that. I don't know what it's called. I'm still blanking. So for Wizard of Oz, I started this as a restart on June 3rd, 2023. It's 130 stitches, which is 0.04%, and it is in my pattern keeper. Alright, so next one is also another restart. Because I got pretty far on the other one, but I found out that it was not going to fit the height of it or whatever. So I needed a bigger fabric, which I got. And I now know it's going to fit. So this is my Chatelaine, the Chinese garden. And this big old fabric. I only have a little small start, but I'm going to continue it. So this is where I am at. I'm working on the palace. And this fabric is huge. It's a little bit bigger than my other one, I think, or same size. But I got a pretty good start on it. And thankfully, when I restarted this, I didn't use a lot of my specialty flosses. And thankfully, none of them were the Gloriana, because it's really hard to get Gloriana. And I outsourced to get mine. I get most of my Gloriana from ABC Stitch Therapy. And I just got in all the other extra ones that I needed, like Deep Blue Sea, Midnight, and so forth. And this one, I restarted this on May 22nd, 2023. We are at 204 stitches, and it puts it at 0.6%. This fabric, as you know, Chinese Garden has phoenixes surrounding it. This fabric is also called Phoenix, which I love. So for the other one, it's a full yard. I just need to frog everything, which is going to take forever, so I haven't done it. And then I'll probably use that for like a long dong sampler. Aimee from Creative with Gidge, she's using this Phoenix, which that's where I even found out about it from. She's using it for Pandemic and using Evil Queen thread from Stitch Me. It looks awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one more. I know I only did a couple, and so it's gonna be part 3. Just because we're at 30 something minutes and I'm hungry and I got money now, so I'm gonna go eat and then come back and show you the rest. So my last one is another Chatelaine. I know, like I said, I had many. I have 4. But this is Evening in the Park. It's, I believe, like from London and stuff. So let me see where I always put an arrow to say where it's at. I can't find that arrow. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But this is where I'm at. I did a tiny start because I was waiting on for a lot of the flosses, which now I got in. This is on, you can't, it's a little bit darker, but I think this is the like crushed petals or something, or cherry blush, something like that. I don't know. It's from Fiberlicious. This is one of my other linen. It's a, I believe, 32 count. So Evening in the Park. I started this on March 28, 2023. This has 176 stitches, puts it at 0.8% in markup. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that one. I know it's only been half an hour, but I'm starving. My stomach's growling, so I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll come back and show you the rest in part 3. So stay tuned. See you later. Bye. Bye for now.